Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm glad to see you here again in the presentation of Manar of Hama by Mohja Kahf. So let's get started. The first page, there is table of content. The content is autobiography and then short story elements. There is theme, characters, plot, setting, and conflict. So start with Mohjakov biography. She is poet and scholar Mohjakov was born in Damascus, Syria. Her family moved to the United States in 1971. She grew up in the Midwest. She earned PhD comparative literature from Rutgers University, and she is the author of poetry collections Hagar Poems at 2016 and Emails from Skehazard 2003 and the novel The Girl in the Tangerine Scarf 2006. So she experiences by growing up in United States, shape her perceptions of the differences and similarities between the cultures of her home and adopted countries. Now she located at Ski Hazard in 21st century Hackensack, New Jersey. There is not a few, but a lot achievement she got here. So the first one is first place award in New Jersey Institute of Technology for best college poetry at 1983. And then the Guardian State Fellowship from 1988 to 1992. And then there is a Kansas Arts Council Individual Artist Fellowship at 2020 and 2. And then his last achievement is finalist of Peterson Literary Prize at 2004. There is short story elements that you can see in your monitor. There is theme, characters, plot, setting, and conflict. And let's start with the synopsis first. So, Manar of Hama is about a woman who gets her Syrian environment accompany her spouse afterwards her clan had been destroyed in a Hana massacre. Now feeling a place the United States, she finds it troublesome to become acclimated to the new education and lifestyle. She hates the foodstuff, the habit public dress, co-education, and the socializing of mothers and fathers usually. And the reality that her minors have well-informed English before expect time, while she is still helpless to accompany Americans. Since there is a lone different Arab family in city, she feels part and scouted most of the time. Impression wistful when she thinks of her home. Plus, she was esteemed woman as far as the Hama massacre. Like a distressing dream, she recalls Assad's military raiding towns and murder society, containing her persons and brothers in addition to their children. Her twin was says, but she know there is a little hope for him. Next, we're gonna talk about the theme. So, Manar of Hama's key theme is the community of Arab living in America. They are unfamiliarity, struggle, and longing for the essence of their culture. The protagonist of the story misses the food of her homeland. Mana represents the true feelings of those Arabs who didn't want to leave their motherland, but they had to do to survive. Next, the characters. The characters here is there is Manar Abdal Kadir Sarbakli. Manar is a Syrian woman who lives in America. Manar's family has killed in the massacre of Hama in 1981. So Manar and her husband came to live in America as refugee. So Manar misses her city and always complains about the lifestyle, clothes, and culture of America. She finds every food tasteless and longs for her homeland's food. She barely speaks English and finds it very difficult to adjust to the new lifestyle. Manar hopes to return to her homeland one day. And there is another one. It is Khalid. Khalid is Manar's husband. He used to live in Damascus before the massacre of Hana. He also missed her own tree. But he knows that there is nothing left in Syria for them. Khalid tries to assimilate into the culture of America and encourage her wife to do so. Next, we're gonna talk about the plot. So the story concerns a Syrian woman who is getting used to her new life in the United States. It revolves around her experiences and the challenge encountered when she was exiled from her home countries and she moved to America. One of the hardships is trying to assimilate herself into the American culture. First, she has issues with the language. She laments that her children have already learned the English language, but she is still struggling to express herself. With only one Arab family living in town, whom she can relate with comfortably, she starts to become lonely and isolated. X. Oops. Setting. So the setting took place in Midwest America, spring 1992, September 2001, and 21st century. The conflict. So, the most dramatic example of a conflict driving the narrative is in the Spice Chicken Queen of Mekwa, Iowa, in which the major conflict seems for most of the story to be that between Syrian American husband and the wife he is alleged abusing. The story eventually turns out to be one in which the real conflict is between American expectation of Muslim stereotypes and reality. That's all can that's all that I can presentage for today. Thank you for watching. I so appreciate it. Thank you for the task and thank you so much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.